Hello guys, welcome. In this video tutorial, I will be showing you how to migrate from Magento 1 store to Magento 2 very easily. Okay, I will be showing you all the exact steps you need to take. So be with me in this video till the end and post your comments if you have any questions. Also, for a quick reply, you can also join our Magento 2 developers Facebook group. I have posted the link in the description. So let's get started. Before we begin, let me show you what exactly I am going to do. This is one of our client website from Germany, and probably you may know that Magento 1 is outdated and it's going to end the support very soon. So we decided to migrate from Magento 1 to the latest version of Magento 2. As you can see, we are using Ultimo theme. So except the backend, all the front end will remain the same. As you can see here, I have already installed the latest version of Magento 2 right here. If you want to learn how to install Magento 2, then please check out my Magento 2 installation video. I will also post the link in the description. So let's check what I have got here. I have installed Magento this version 2.3.4. We need to know the exact version of our current Magento installation to install the appropriate data migration tool. Okay, so let us see how we can begin. So this you can see it's given some instruction. I will also post a link in the description so you can go through it. If you also Google it, like installing data migration tool, you will find it in Google. Okay, so what is saying that we need to install this based on our version. So I will copy this and go to terminal, and then I will type 2.3.4. This will let me install the latest version of data migration tool. We need to wait a couple of seconds, so I will wait. I'll pause the video and then we will continue from here. Okay, so our Magento migration tool is installed. Let us see what we have got. We go to vendor, Magento, and then here we have the data migration tool. This is a kind of module provided by Magento themselves, so we can easily migrate all our data from our Magento 1 store to Magento 2. So I will show you what exactly you need to do in order to migrate your all the settings like all the configuration, all the SEO settings, text, and all kind of data from your Magento 1 to Magento 2. So this is what we are going to do. This is a very important command which you can note it down. So I have a Magento 1.9.4 database. I have copied the same database inside our server. I will show you how you can do your own. So before we proceed, let us see what we have got here. Let us go to data migration tool. This is the plugin, and we have to navigate to etc. Let's go to etc. And you can see there are two type of migration. One is open source to commerce and open source to open source, or commerce to commerce. So commerce to commerce means if you have a Magento enterprise version of if your Magento 1 has an enterprise version of Magento and 2 is also your Magento enterprise cloud, then you can use this one, which is commerce to commerce. and this one is open source to commerce. Like previously, if you had an open source version of Magento and now you are upgrading yourself to enterprise version of Magento 2, then you can use open source to commerce. But in this example, we are migrating from open source to open source. This one is also our the this free version of Magento, the open source version. Alright, so let's get started. So I will navigate to open source to open source. Here I can see all kind of Magento versions which this migration tool is supported. So my Magento 1 database is this one. So I will navigate to this directory. Okay, and here we have to open the config file. You may have like config.xml.txt. so what you have to do is just need to rename like mv config.xml. this to like config.xml and hit enter. We have to edit a lot of things inside core config file, so I will open this the same file inside our visual text editor. This is also a very simple text editor provided by our hosting provider. So this is the file. You don't need to touch anything. This is self-explanatory that this is going to integrity steps, EAB model, customer attribute steps. So these all settings from your Magento 2 1 should be migrated to the Magento 2. The important point over here is source. This is our Magento 1 data source. Okay, and this is our destination, the current version of the current installation database. So you can see this is I have used the same username, almost same password for both database. This is the Magento 1 database and Magento 2. Similarly you can do your own, but make sure to import all the data inside your Magento 1 database. And this is the fresh installation of Magento 2. Okay, over here we have the Magento 1 encryption key added over there. Also I have renamed all the .txt to .xml file. This is a map file. So if you go to if you open up the same file again, let me open it for you. So that was the file I copied. I removed the dist to .xml. Okay, let's back to the same page again. Similarly you can do the rest of the files like this from dist to .xml. I do it because .xml is understable by our whole system, but it will not understand the .dist. Okay, so that's what you just need to do is you need to enter the source and destination database credentials. Also you have to copy the encryption key of your Magento 1.9. after that you have to go to the root directory of your Magento installation. So I will go to the HTML directory over here. Now we have to copy this command. First we will copy this command and run it over there, just simple like that. And what it will do is it will connect to our source database and copy all the settings step by step and copy to the destination database with the latest version format. This is a little bit long process, so we have to wait for the answer from the server. It should be doing its work inside the background. See, our steps has been started. It will give us an answer. Oh well, the data, the configuration, I mean the settings has been migrated already. Right, now we have to migrate our data. So this is for migrating settings, this is for the data. Okay, it will call the delta configuration by default. So let us go to the root directory again and enter this command. This is uh, checking and started. It will analyze first, and then the data migration will be started. I mean, it's already started. We have to wait because I have approximately 20,000 products inside this website. So approximately it is going to take about uh, 30 minutes or 1 hour time. But no worries, we have a lot of time. We will. So let me show you how this goes, so you will get the idea. I will play the music inside background, so you will also entertain during watching the video. Well, as I can see, there are several errors. It is saying that source documents are not mapped, but don't worry about it. When you install the same extension in your source, in your destination Magento installation, it will, if you do the settings over again, like say this is M2E Pro database, so or Amazon template settings. So this is happening because we don't have this extension install our Magento 2. But if you install that and configure that, it will copy everything from this M2E Pro API, so we don't need to worry about it. And all the default is like Magento default data, like configuration, settings, text, everything will be migrated. If you want, you can also take a look what it is going to be migrated, like uh, this log map files, settings map, customers, customer document group files. I don't know what it is, but it must be related to customer documents. Anyways, so here you can see tier pricing and everything, right? So let me pause the video, and I will show you the results at the end. So guys, we are back, and as you can see, all the commands has been executed almost successfully. So what we are going to do next is, let us refresh our Magento 2 backend. I must need to log in again, so we'll do that. During the migration, it do not copy the admin users, but it do transfer all the data like customer database and like all kind of other configurations. So we need to log in again using the same credential. So this was our credential. Also, after migration, we need to run some Magento commands. Let me add those commands for you. Okay, so here are a few of my implementations. As you can see, this website was in Germany, so during the deployment I will add these words, and I have an English US in my profile inside admin, so I need to deploy for German and US English both. As you can see, there are several data has been migrated. We haven't done any command yet, but it does work. But it's a best practice to run the indexer command and some upgrade module command, so you can do it here on. So let us see how the front end will work. I haven't installed the theme yet, so maybe it will give me an error. Yeah, it says Ultimo default is unable to load. So I have just showed you how to migrate all the data, and now it's time for me to get on the board and work and as a front end. If you want to learn more about the front end theme or extension migration, let me know. Ask me from Facebook group, or maybe you can comment or DM me directly. Okay guys, so thanks for watching and good luck for your migration.